I ain't spending no money.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Hey, look at your boy there. Hey,
and he is out of bounds as they'll start past the 30.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Y'all spitting
I am live streaming, Goofy. You don't know my YouTube.
I'm spitting up. I'm spitting up. I want to see you do something.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Okay, I don't want to do it.
And they been running that much. They got Derrick Henry.
No, for East. I don't give a fuck about Derrick Henry, bro.
Get this up only to about the 33.
Only
a couple.
You gotta get somebody to block him.
First play and it's 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield,
he's at crack. He's at Drew.
things up and make it difficult.
My team be not one Charles all there and he got them play.
Gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
3rd and 7.
All them players. Every time I look up, they lose.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Same from 2 man.
Watch the whiteboard. Watch the whiteboard.
Mariota
Same from 2 man.
going up top.
Let me get it.
Watch the whiteboard. I knew we getting the ball.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially
I know where he a good overall call.
Vital in this game, able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
The punt team on now as this one's sent away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
I want to get my eye blown up. I want to get my eye blown up.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
Look at it, already.
The razzle-dazzle, though, got him a couple extra on the play. Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop.
They get loud, bro.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Up, down, bring up. Love my child.
How little sick.
A first down carry for Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found.
I'm kicking field goals.
2nd and 10. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
At the 42-yard line.
You gotta throw a live pass, man, to they man and they down.
Not lock in on so shit.
On first down, Henry. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he is going to be stuck behind the line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, but I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, 30, past the 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's It's a touchdown.
Oh, look at Monte. Look at Monte. Sorry, I don't say shit.
Dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you
Don't say
throw
shit.
it in that
You
direction
suck on the game in
versus
real life.
that
Don't say shit
zone,
at all.
that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, getting their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it. Went the other direction, excellent blocking.
But I can back my shit up.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as
I'm
this
back my
one's in
shit
the
up
air.
every time I push him.
This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Can't hold down. Wherever. All right.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. That's after the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Left side complete to London. Fancy footwork at the 14.
I do this.
This is about, and yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds rolling over?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all.
No, he got software.
Take the points and keep moving.
He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Move big. Not outside. This is move big.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ain't on my lip.
Mariota on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Henry. Inside the 10 at the 8. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
What's the phone? Go up the field, dude. Bring me back to it.
Yeah, not only can he dance,
I tried to loop it, bro.
You talk to it.
2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game.
He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. 14 yards. The Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Steelers.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, no scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. No chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo. Usually moving into more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. He was defended by Patrick Peterson.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And it will lead us across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Walker with a grab, left side. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came in quickly and made a nice short tackle.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back in.
Yeah, we can go
Gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
It's my offense we've been playing with.
And I'm making plays on defense too. I'm the talent. Y'all buy
from the gun, Mariota. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. This will be caught by Harold Carmichael. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
17-yard line.
From the red zone now, Mariota. Henry's got it, out on the left side. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To the air again, Mariota. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
You gonna do it here with a pick.
Play fake to Henry. Now Mariota. Going to throw deep for the end zone. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
There is something to a game plan when trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Mariota to throw for it on 4th. And it's caught.
I said watch the white boy. I knew he was going to make a ball.
Touchdown. And his guy's now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2, tie it up, go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold.
He gave him like 6 chances, bro. He should have been caught a
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground.
I'm at the 40 right now. I don't know what to do.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Out to his left. Across his body, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And this will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Taking a knee, I didn't even look.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Oh, yeah, the 16-yard line.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35.
Go, Randy.
All the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
Some guys just simply have it, and Randy Moss is one of those guys. His big playability, once again on display right there.
That's what he's known for. He had reception during his playing days, highest career yards per catch average for any player with 900 or more receptions. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I think he gained the yard.
Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Tough day.
Yeah, he blew
right there. True. And it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
No, that's some.
Yeah, you're right.
Some more to some good.
Didn't get a whole lot better there. On 2nd and 9, Jones flush to his right. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Bomb that bitch.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down, eluding the pressure right. Incomplete, nearly the pick they needed.
I want to touch
one there, but at least
no, he did say it. I was looking.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. It made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now Jones throwing on 4th down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. John Randall dropping the hammer. I wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play. But maybe what he's saying to himself is,
Derrick Henry all alone. The 20. In for the touchdown. Derrick Henry, 64 yards. And his guys are going to retake the lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic. and take it to the house? Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Hey,
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
I thought he had him.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A toss left.
Hell no.
Met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Hell no.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Brings up 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down. Being chased out left. Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception.
Man, we see a lot of quarterbacks try and do this. They get out of the pocket, they get in trouble, and they try and force the ball into their star receiver to make a play. Sometimes whether he's open or not. And I think this time, there's definitely an or not.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
The 42-yard line.
Off play action to Henry. Here's Mariota. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Yes. They really let down defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle. But they allow the conversion. A nice run there on 1st down as Henry uses size to plow forward. Call it a pickup of 7. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Henry.
Henry again, the ball carrier. Minka Fitzpatrick on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And they let their fullback try and push the pile. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the 1st. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll result in a first.
He got hit like right there at the line screen.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mariota hands to Henry. And a short gain down to about the 33. There on the tackle, Minka Fitzpatrick. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
24-yard line.
Mariota gives to Henry. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Well, the objective there.
Well, we know, we need it.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Throw left side complete. That's Henry.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Looking left side, he's got a man. It's Henry. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up.
Oh, come on.
Second, third guy in, break at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
It'll be a gain of 6, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
And 3.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away-the-game drives. What makes them successful?
But when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still with.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go.
He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Makes the score our home team 28. Visitors 21. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Right, you can't force it.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Who's getting his head little ball now?
This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over. First down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
I was talking about soon as coming out.
3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now it's a bootleg with Mariota.
He got it. Pick that off.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
No.
Dolan James with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Nigga threw a pig.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wait your arms, right?
I'm trying my best. They getting in the backfield. Everything I'm doing.
Otherwise, just don't do it.
He'll look to throw.
Hey.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins.
Oh, timing is everything on a run like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Look at that. So he almost is sold.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Down to a knee here. The defense
No,
doing a couple of timeouts.
I don't know.
We'll see
I don't
if they
know how
want
to
to use them.
I don't get it too. That's just man, bro. How's that my fault?
We'll get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
How's that my fault? He caught the pick from behind him. Like I don't care, bro.
Good play though, Reese.
I don't care about that shit, bro.
Throwing here, Mariota. Buying time to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back. He's got him in. Complete.
I care about that shit, bro. We can have that now.
Across the 45.
Today's final score, our
That damn. That shit soft as fuck.
Pleasure to share both with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the medium buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but you're svelte in good shape. But you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to work with you.
You mobile friend go shit. I'll take that game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.
I thought was finna get out here and run all over.
Cause it's not real. What a game. You're not finna. It's not happening. He ain't finna just truck us all now. I'm like, Trey team ain't that bad.
You ready?
Also, well, if I went through a P6, it would have been overtime. That's my fault.
I'm asleep right now. I ain't finna go to sleep though. I got too much energy. I can't go to sleep. You telling me to go get out the game and go to sleep? I can't. If I lay down, I'll be looking dumb. I got too much energy. I just had 2 boxes of Mikey Nights and some chicken sandwiches. I got nothing but energy. Chris, be quiet for 100 pounds.
I had to leave.
I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my
Good job. And then crazy how my kid hit you had you slide.
Unbalanced land trying to keep the people stable the way I feel. I might it all up the way you feel. You might do it for the bug. All black.
You mad cause I ain't finna go to sleep.
After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me. I
Oh,
can't
nigga.
the dozen roses and lift
you not.
Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry. Don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize never give up and coexist. I can't watch TV. It's all a lot of
Can you act like that every day?
media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why you try to define it for sure.
I don't want to talk.
You like that every day?
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Never play by the rules. Guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude. Poison the multitude. They be cool.
Hey, was that Al or James who got the fight with somebody? Y'all was down there doing one-on-one.
No, I can't touch it. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was clutter. Doing this so subtle. Falling out through the rubble. Remember this and jungle. The top always gonna get something. In the middle, gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion. Only built for confusion. The institution. Execution, think I know the solution. Maybe not should I do it? Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music. Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say.
For real?
They've been searching for that thing to get them higher.
I hear you, nigga.
You can't catch my wave. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire.
Yeah. watching the live stream. I went off then. Alright. You ate the whole game.
I'm coming. I'm here.
Hey yo, Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19.
Hey, that's gonna be the first TikTok we do.
I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Take the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All the raw on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense to really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap.
This a Drake
T-shirt, check.
with a little coolness kid.
Check. Socks, check. Hoodie, check. Shorts, check. Nike, I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19.
I know what it is. I gotta turn on some Durkee, yo. I win. Niggas act like they don't need us. They doing everything they doing. They wanna be us. What?
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Thank you. Thank you.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
And 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, y'all watch this movie.
Derrick Henry. Again, near the 35, right to 34 here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in four-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
First carry from a former legend, it's Herschel Walker. First down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And a third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field.
It's caught inside the 25.
Ooh, damn, bro. Ain't nobody even there.
25 before he's out of bounds.
23-yard
All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders
two people
out there.
wide
You have
open.
a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup.
Second and 10.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. They'll toss it to Henry. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
Throwing is Mariota.
This is
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, there it's silly, and that leads to a play-action sack. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run with Henry. Very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And the
I didn't know I was on.
tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Can't hear him, man.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, Jones. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will finally be taken out of bounds as it's an enormous play there on the final snap of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Visitors, nothing.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Marcus Mariota keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Working end zone, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when opposed to try something from the 15 on the PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Operating from the gun. Jones steps away to his left. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. After the penalty, it's Henry. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play,
You didn't know you were on the ball?
a few inches short here with third down looming. A shotgun handoff to Henry. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up fourth down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And as a result, possession switches hands. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Mariota. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go. He's got it at the 15. And touchdown. Big play there. 65 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for 2 here.
I don't know what he running. You're not running stuff you run last.
Throwing, Mariota. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Or did the kicking team get it? Yes. The onside kick works like a charm. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. 2nd and 10.
Mariota sacked. The tackle by Derwin James.
Mariota. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Yards to go.
Now Mariota. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
He tackled it.
Picked off at the 25. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they're going to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last
He's got a bounce.
And because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Oh, let's stop, bro.
He's taken down. John Randall. Excellent job on that play. A big loss. 18 yards after the sack. Oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick.
Jones' pass intercepted.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
We'll go 4 verticals because why not? Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Trotty. And he's in for the touchdown on a final play
expect teams to take a shot? Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Home team 23.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the
play.
NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
It don't matter. You have 4 seconds, dude.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And just bowling over tacklers. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. This thrown quickly onto Jones. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. From the gun, Jones. The left side completion to Jones. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Jones looking downfield for Jones. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Night Train Lane. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Rolling to his left. Now he'll pull it down.
What the?
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
That ain't me, nigga.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. This is Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 11-yard line.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Flushed out right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Henry. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And goal at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, Jones. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
At their own 41.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And the result here, a pickup of 8.
Why
2 to go on 2nd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he's got this down to the 35.
Well, remember, they tried to get him the ball, let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him a more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Mariota to throw it, being chased out left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They sort of did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
35-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mariota again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Marcus Mariota with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Visitors, nothing.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
31. Visitors, nothing.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down. It looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Second to his prime time. A little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
I'm talking to you.
Here's Jones. Throwing on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And that'll be incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Rain Lane on the coverage.
Throwing again. Jones buying time to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. In the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Julio Jones. 40 yards. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Steelers. And he's got it as the score is now 31-7.
Our home team 31. Visitors 7.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. And Henry's there. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
So y'all don't.
Now Jones escaping the pressure right. And now here's another interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover over there as his guys will get the football back.
That's what I just said.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
Gain of a yard on the play.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. They set up the screen for Henry.
I know you got a baseball background, right?
A little bit. Started minor league ball.
Yeah, you did some of that, right? What do they do when they do the signals? An indicator, right?
It goes or not, yeah.
Yeah, whether it plays on or not. How about the indicators offensive linemen give when they're getting ready to run a screen pass? And if those get red...
And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. A big-time sack there on fourth down. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Now what you need down here, it's going to be second and goal. Throwing again on second down. Jones. It'll be intercepted.
I don't like it. Like, that's not real, bro.
As he takes it up past the 30-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
Didn't you feel
you got to
prevent there? You know, they have the lead, and sometimes you fall back.
The nigga literally just glitched the ball.
In this case, they were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out.
It really ain't no scenario.
This shit is ain't real. He just glitched. He wasn't even right. He just glitched the ball.
That is incomplete. He couldn't hold
just
on
turned
to
around
the
and grabbed
contact. Brings up second down.
As soon as I saw him break, contain, and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they really get downfield. They just want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw Mariota. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass.
And how about this? A fake. He will not make the first down marker. And that'll be a turnover. There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, but I think we should look at the analytics on this one, because the analytics say, yeah, you should have gone ahead and punted the football, because now, not only did you not get it, and you really had no chance to, short field that you turned the ball over to the other offense.
And my goodness, another interception. Top at the 11. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Jones pass.
I never asked you.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
You talking like
final play of preparation each week.
like that up.
The practicing of the kneel down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Look at that.
Fitzpatrick. Missed. Mace will not go down. He's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
Bro, Chris. Instead of talking, bro,
Sorry.
That was Rufus who told you to shut the fuck up. You still tell me.
Hey yo, Nike check.
Hey, we don't give a fuck.
Water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got
Hey, we don't care.
saying wife me. I got chance coming in like
You don't care, bro.
Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it.
You good,
Hit the bag and then I flip it.
Hey, nigga. Look at her.
My wrist going stupid.
How big you
But they never do it. They're like, hold up, wait a minute. Like, don't make sense.
I put that on the ground.
Really get into the chicken. That tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep it racking my sauce. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my stocks. Hey, yo.
I ain't no punk.
T-shirt, check. Sneakers,
I ain't no
check.
punk. I promise you I'll touch you.
I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19.
You a punk, nigga.
I see water dripping on a white
Look how you talk. You the oldest, you the biggest nigga on the team with no pressure.
like a pair of Nikes. If I like it,
You still a little kid in my eyes.
get the bag and then I flip it. Watch me do it.
No, you ain't got no, like, shut up, hoe.
But they never do it. Going up sky high while I'm rocking Air Force. And she just wanna ride, shorty bad and gorgeous.
Alright.
Said it's alright, then I cut her off. Shorty stepped on my off-whites. Okay, now wait. Gotta get the bag in racks every day. Don't tell me to relax, I can't. I'm saying, got a new Prestos and a Jason away. Got a new bitch watch where they don't take time. Might pull up on a hop if it's too hot. And you wanna play ball, hit a 3-point shot. Or this my court, got a block on lock. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. I see water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it. Watch me do it.
Damn.
My wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They're like, hold up, wait a minute. Like, don't make sense to really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken. That tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep it racking my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my stocks. Hey, yo. Nike check.
Hey, y'all still playing? I'm talking to my team. You straight? I was just saying.
Bust down, but my wrist time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without. Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me, cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Touch macho with a rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile.
I don't know, man. I'm trying. Y'all still playing? Jay, don't quit on us, bro. We finna make a deadly comeback, man. There we go, Jay. I know there's still hope somewhere.
Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Hey, let go. Hey, we ain't gotta talk to them niggas. Hey, that's what's our problem. Hey, y'all don't say
Yeah, you wanna talk to me.
Man, I'm just, hey, we straight though. We finna get out of here.
Out of the draft, watching me ball. Soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them all, talking my tall, walking my wall like I do. Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew. You need a win, who need a win? That's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave an outline when I hit them. Time I was down and out, had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel, you're grinding that. You know what it be, playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast, a family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Read on with the game now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field, kind of drip is a skill. It's the highest cruiser bill, ain't nothing just the heel.
Hey, it's a business trip.
What?
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. He's at the 30. Look at him go inside the 30.
I don't want to be on this trip. I don't want to be on this trip.
Hey, we good.
I don't like this trip.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
We acting like the world, bro. Damn.
And they say challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Now Mariota. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. I tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Right there, 54 Mike. Go, go, go.
Jones on 1st down. And his first pass is incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off play action. Jones sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Randy Moss, 75 yards. And the Steelers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. Point after try forthcoming. And this is now a 1-point game.
Makes the score. Visitors 8, Steelers 7. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
Number 22.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
From the 27, Mario.
I got muscle, bro.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So this brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
On 3rd down, Mariota. He's got the Hall of Famer, Harold Carmichael. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. All told, they get 13 yards on that play.
Result is a 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Steps away to his left. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by LT.
What the
fuck? Lawrence Taylor. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Intercepted.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Now Jones off the play fake. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off the play fake. Jones. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Derrick Henry, 46 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. It's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game.
And the score, Steelers 14, visitors 8. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Nobody came down. Like, no one came down the boat.
Here. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Mariota now. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job trying to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it.
Look, man, what a safety.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
I know exactly what safety that was.
Talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Jones is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. 30, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Derrick Henry, 78 yards, and the Steelers are going to retake the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And all deep in his own territory, coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again, and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
Yeah, now they'll try to pile on. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
No gain on the play.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had
got
it
a running back.
diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play,
real life, nigga.
and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Video game.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. They'll give Henry another shot, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
A 25-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. Bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there.
Let him free. He ain't
26.
catching it.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Play fake to Henry. Now Mariota. Henry's got it out on the left side. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
From the gun, Mariota. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
That would have been nice.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from it. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Derrick Henry on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And that will make this a 16-point lead.
Makes the score our home team 31. Visitors 15. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. from the 10. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Forced out to his left. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long. That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Now it's Lockett. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll go down before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's in a full run by the time he gets the football.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Henry. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The Steelers. As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
At the 13-yard line.
The last run got a couple here, second and 8. Off play action. Jones on the move to his left. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. On third down, Henry. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Derrick Henry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
38. Visitors 15. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the gun, Jones, flushed out right. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Derrick Henry, 60 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Tyreek Hill on the return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Hill on the return. They'll take over.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust? And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Jones now. Off play action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Here's Jones on 3rd down. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 1st down and then some. Give them 29 yards. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
Bro, like, y'all gonna help me? You're be kidding me, bro.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they obviously declined that.
Bro, I'm sitting here getting blocked, and nobody hit me.
Let's face it, there's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Steelers 45. Visitors.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive. And they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Jones throwing again. This will be caught by Randy Moss.
Good kick,
and they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
I'm waiting on him to
First
take
and
the
10
ball.
at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. His
What
throw incomplete. He was trying to
Bro,
get it to
Kittle
George
wide
Kittle,
open.
his tight end, but it'll be second down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. To throw again, Jones. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now Jones to throw on third down. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And a short gain down to about the 33.
The ball carrier.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
At the Steelers' 33-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. Mariota.
What?
Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing
I didn't
it
pick
into
that
too
off.
many
Like,
tight
come on.
spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th
He ain't
down.
got no hands. That's a pick.
Patrick Peterson.
I'm not going to grab it.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Throwing is Mariota. That's to his running back, complete.
I didn't expect him to run. I didn't know where Robert was.
Before he's dropped. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down.
He ain't straighten nobody out, man.
Is a first down.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Henry. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. Even after that fancy footwork, we saw a good job defensively to recover. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Picking the ball, is it?
Quick throw out wide from Mariota. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Mariota hands to Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Great effort by Derwin James on the stop. Being chased out left. And it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
That's caught. Touchdown. George Kittle there to make the grab. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit.
Someone James got dunked on.
No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. It's another big guy who uses bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender,
he was right there. He was in position. He was in. Do nothing.
I gotta go pee.
I don't know. No, hold it.
I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear nothing. I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, see it in my face.
Why they kick me out the dang thing? Oh, they saying I quit. I ain't quit, bro. Alright. What the? I'm gonna be 18 this year. Oh. Huh? This 10 months?
Yeah, yeah. That's a flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just got a sack, like I run up in the backfield. I just got a sack, like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a lineback. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it? How you like it? I'm on purple, I'm on yellow, like a Viking. Like a Viking. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range, just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I'm in the field like a Panther, I done up the standards. Like Xvii in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens cross the border. Hold up. You know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the hole like a running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety, you boys can't shake the play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Tired girl and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag.
They don't know my name. I get
Ain't no football. Ain't no football over
face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Steve Garvey.
They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smell, make you tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah.
I do that, bro.
Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yeah, the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head,
Ain't no wonder I ain't
you look
shooting.
like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes
So
where you
you
walk
doing
your
it.
pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love. They don't know my name. I'll get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I'll get through the pain. Taste it on my face like it's lemonade.
Stop taking, but still got a reflux. I drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside. Look when it beat us.
gold
Shoes
mode.
in the belly of the beach, but outside there's a war going on your front lawn. Black Hawk, see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising. Thinking, what type of knowledge gon' sink in? Life gives you limits, and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes center stage, way before they pouring on my grave. Been it made, let it set my soul ablaze. On each and every way, put me in the water for the save.
I'm ready, bro.
On my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Henry, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Throwing Jones, dancing to his left. And he's good. And right away, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Slide. Run out of bounds. Trey Mill.
55, come on, God, 55. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, Steve.
From the gun, Jones. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
What the fuck?
Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away. What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go. Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And his first carry, he loses the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there's no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. You got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
The 48-yard line.
Now a handoff to Henry. Oh, now he bowls him over. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
46-yard line. 2 yards.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Brings up
off the play fake. Jones. He lets it fly for Lockett. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 44 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic. But usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get over.
It results in a touchdown.
Anything you do with the ball.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, trying to get the sun. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
You don't have to juke nobody. You just got to do the move. We're going to automatically
at their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37.
That's how they look like me.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Complete to number 47.
On third down, Walker. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
He's bouncing off shoulder. I can't imagine this fake. I don't know why they even got that on the game. Nobody doing it.
Center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I ever see somebody get tossed off. Y'all niggas ain't on my...
Now a throw here, hauled in. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down.
A first down throw for Mariota.
What the?
Coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner.
That was House. Pick the ball off.
On this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
How do you even use the SWAT? How do you do that crap?
2nd and 10.
Well, it's 50 people open.
This will be caught by Harold Carmichael. And
I gotta go to the white boy a little bit.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Marcus Mariota. keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I can do the exact
Chris
same.
Boswell now for the extra point.
Same speed, bro.
And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team?
Jones
you ran into the line.
Goes. John Randall breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be in.
Bro, how many times you gonna complain?
Nothing open
Shut up.
field, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot.
Nigga complain 6 times in 2 seconds.
Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Jones now throwing on 3rd and long. And this throw
You
will
can
be
catch it.
intercepted.
You can catch it.
By Kendall Fuller. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
So y'all wide open.
See this often.
Stop.
A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely
I ain't talking about that play. I ain't talking about that play.
But so rarely, you're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Touchdown! A big play there.
We named the nigga with no gloves.
51 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds.
Hey, caught that
Very
bitch.
close
I'm
to a
losing.
turnover there in the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they
What
will
that?
send this one away.
I ain't never seen no wide receiver that good.
Now this will make it into the end zone. The lane opens here.
Whoa!
He's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
I like Julio. I like Julio better. Julio fast. He like that again.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Like, stay on
Former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Escaping the pressure right. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Yeah.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Jones. Buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
He's going to fire one deep.
I don't even know what you're running, dude.
Jones has just thrown his third interception.
Well, you're going left to right, though.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. Mariota gives to Henry. He'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 6.
Off play action to Henry. Here's Mariota. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's third down. Operating from the gun, Jones. He's going to take another shot here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
I got hit
by Kendall Fuller. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action.
Well, I'm trying to get a touchdown. We just freaking no, it wasn't. You talking about Derrick Henry? Was?
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Picking us out, bro.
But I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah. Look at me, at the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yet the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love. Where do I go? When am I alone? Not on my phone. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Stop taking, but still got a reflux. I drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside, look when it beat us. Use us in the belly of the beast, but outside there's a war going on your front lawn. Black Hawks see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising. Thinking, what type of knowledge gon' sink in? Life gives you lemons and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes center stage way before they pouring on my grave. Minute Maid, let it set my soul ablaze on each and every way. Put me in the water for the save.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. The pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the explain what I did? Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different.
Way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich, then went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so gummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. How did the lady go miss? How she remember she missed? Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait. Need a light here just to check my buzz. Need Sprite here just to check my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
From SoFi Stadium. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Derrick Henry. He finds an opening past the 40. Derrick Henry.
We got nobody in the ball.
Derrick Henry. 71 yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead.
We got nobody in the box. They ran.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot in your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
That's even worse.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Jones to throw again. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. John Randall coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. They'll run forward to Henry. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And right side, Henry's got it. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Jones steps away to his left. Almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal, so hey, if you guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football, but, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run with Henry.
Why didn't he just fall back like he did?
34. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Hey. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Team 7, visitors 3.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again to Henry. And he stopped immediately there. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They go play action. Mariota. He will find his man on the outside. He's been able to get it up past the 45. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. A first down carry for Henry. Working across midfield inside the 45. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us for a minute with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And he hits him in stride. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. And they're going to go for it here on the 4th down try. Mariota's going to stay out there. They just get the play off. Now Mariota, flush to his right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep. It's caught at the 10. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now 1st and 10 at the 11.
He's running to the other side of the field.
Most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mariota. Got a man, it's Harry Carmichael. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Field goal of 31-yard attempt.
This one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Dick? Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And the big boy, dare I say, he showed some athleticism there. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake.
Take over.
Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Jones now throwing after the interception. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
Jones pass. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Man, grandma don't come here to kill him.
Following the interception here, Mariota forced out to his left. Completes it to Carmichael out of the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Off the bootleg, Jones steps away, and seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. From the gun on 3rd down, Jones got a man. It's Randy Moss. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. And he slings one. It's incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Jones being chased out left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. From the gun, Jones looking deep for Julio. Take it in for a Steelers touchdown. A.J. Brown, 40 yards. And the Steelers are able to make this It's a close game again. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. He should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. So naturally, they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. And a Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Eluding the pressure right. They find some open field here. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
Nobody but Chris, man.
Now Mariota.
Nobody but Chris, man.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
No, this is wrong. This is the wrong defense.
From the gun, Mariota. And no, it's incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down.
6 brings up 2nd and 4.
Again with Henry. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. 25 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
13.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25. offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold it to a 2-yard run. But I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
They will find Davis. That's complete. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mariota.
Hey, fool. Let's go.
And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Mariota to throw for it on 4th. And it is incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Again, it's Henry. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. They'll roll him out right. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Operating from the gun, Jones. And it's complete. Henry. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. On 1st down, it's Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
16-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Henry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. On 3rd down, it's Henry. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5.
That's good.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They said one of them didn't count. Who all left?